Today here on Art&Tone Unfiltered, we have the young versus the old, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be getting into a lot of good topics. Technology, the ways of the lay of the land as far as, our experiences as younger guys and what they're experiencing. The mind state of a young man versus an old, the way they might, want to go about their future and what have you. We're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff, how the internet is involved in their life versus ours. But I always want to send out a shout to our sponsors immediately. First of all, Meta H2O, all right, our builder and our founder, Jeremy Odom here is on the scene today. We want to say hello to him.
Stay hydrated. Whole nation to the world.
Appreciate that. But seriously, yeah, Meta H2O has been around for a little while, but it's doing great, you guys. Keep in mind and keep it on your mind. And then we also have Horne, Lofts of Horne. We have Fast Signs and Sidney Ryan LLC and affiliated developers. Without further ado, we're going to get into it, you guys. I'm going to let my co-art here take it up with our first topics, and let's get into it.
Young versus old. We're going to get right into it, hop into it, and talk about culture and lifestyle, so I think one of the things that we talked about in one of the early episodes is kind of how struggle builds character. And do you work smarter or work harder?
I know.
I feel like how does that apply to young versus old though? I feel like no matter since the beginning of time, niggas want to work smarter versus harder.
Yeah. Well, the thing is this: when you're young, it benefits you to work harder, because when you get older, this is a fleeting commodity. Yep. So young legs, not so young legs. What you can do in 24 hours and wake up the next day and do, I can't do anymore. So what, you want to know what I did when I had young legs? Hunted down and killed it every goddamn minute of the day. I didn't play with it, bro. And I didn't worry about how I felt, you know what I'm saying, as I hunt, you know what I mean? Hungry, sad, rain, sleet, or snow. Shit, it didn't matter. I was about to get it, and I was looking at things that was going to pad my future. So that's the difference. It's a major difference if you think about it. Okay? Now, you don't understand it yet because you ain't feeling that shit in your knees and your back.
That's because I'm working smarter, not harder. The reason why your knees is the way they is now is because we're able to work smarter.
Well, this is true because you have a lot of resources that I did not grow up with. Okay? This is factual. The internet didn't exist when I was a kid. When I was your age, it didn't exist. Okay.
We had to go to a book.
Yeah, we went to the goddamn library when we had a report.
We had an encyclopedia. We had in the wall. We had to go to
check out the goddamn book.
So then, in that term, you just proved my point that working smarter instead of harder is better because you can do what you do for longer.
But you are not necessarily the one that is creating the working smarter. You're just part of what's available, though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You didn't create shit.
But we're using the available resources to create.
Sure, but everybody can now. It ain't just you or your generation. What I'm saying is that when you don't have it, my man, I mean, it's not an option for you. It's that it doesn't exist. Yeah. Well, okay, it don't exist.
What?
Will you do that?
Well, I think I read an article in the New York Times and it talked about how your generation has a different perspective. Our generation, we were the grinders, like you grind, and then at the end you get to enjoy it. Your generation is like, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna work a few years, I'm gonna take off, I'm gonna go travel, see the world while I'm young. I don't want to be old as hell because I may never even get there to see the world. Whereas for us, it was like we just had to brick by brick build this shit. And I often toy with the idea of whether maybe y'all have some shit figured out and maybe y'all's view of it and how y'all are doing it is the right way to do it.
It does have some validity. I mean, a lot of it has to do with the way we were raised.
Yeah.
And that was what I was my Asha. She thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder how their parents talk to them versus how our parents talk to us. Because we were taught that you go to school, first and foremost. You go to school. You get a good job. And then you work your way up, you know, on the, what's the man's,
Corporate ladder.
you know, corporate ladder, right? That's what you do. And that's how you do it. You get your pension, you live good. That's what we were taught. Probably the majority of us as black folks, you land by baby boomers. Because that's where but what did y'all parents tell y'all to do?
Nothing. Once us young niggas figured out that people telling us how to figure it out was told by people who barely had it figured out themselves, that's when we broke the mold and figured out we could just do it ourselves. The people that are telling us this is how you do it, they were figuring it out as they were going and figured out. It was never just written out into a book. They were figured out as they went too. And once we figured once we figured that out, that they don't really know, it's the blind leading the blind at a certain point. Once we really sat with that, that's when we jumped off the porch.
Now, one thing I could say is I was raised like that. My parents are not gym. Like I'm fully average. All we know is school. You feel me? But when I was 19, I seen what my brother's doing. Like my mom raised my eyeball brother. He's 37. She raised him to be exactly what you guys are talking about. He's living that life. He built his career, happy wife, happy home with kids and everything. But I didn't see that for myself. So when I was 19, I dropped out of school, which is like the top 2 things you can do, like the craziest shit you can do with an African.
So it was like Asian parents.
Yeah, so no bullshit. So that was probably like one of the hardest things I did in my life. When I had to walk in my mom's room, she's like, "Why the fuck you got all zeros on your test?" I'm like, "It's not for me." And this is coming from somebody that has risked her whole life just to have this freedom, you know. Yeah. So she's seen it of me being very selfish, and I was like, "Nah, I think I got a plan." The whole time I didn't have a plan at the time, but I knew like it was something in me that I can do something way bigger than just go to school.
Yeah.
So I took that risk. I ain't gonna lie, I'll never forget. Like my mom asked me, "What you gonna do?" Bro, I didn't even have a YouTube made at the time, but I told her I wanted to do YouTube. So I went to go. I don't know if you guys remember when when the first thing they gave us those stimulus sugars. Yeah, we got like $1,000.
I didn't get it.
He got a city check. He got us a goddamn speed check.
And then I did business. I was like, shit, let's get it.
But I remember all my homies was buying PS5. It's when the new phones that came out. I was like, I want to go buy a business phone. I was like, I'm about to start this shit because my mom made me treat what I was doing at school. You know, because that's one thing I can say about my mom. She gonna support it, but it has to make sense for her to support. Right. So yeah, so once I started, I started doing YouTube and just kept consistent with it. She seen that it was something so new, but she seen that I had control of it because of the support I had around.
Yeah.
And as time went on, things got bigger, and the energy that we brought to the rooms got us into these huge ass rooms. So that's what I can say about my mom raised us exactly how you said, but my dumb ass just decided to take a different route.
But even as a parent, I could respect, like, if my child came to me with that, I might not like it, but it would make me look into it, right? So then she started to see, like, okay, this is a lie. You know what I mean? Like, once she started to look into it, and then she could look at your stuff and go from there. But I mean, I didn't really respect this side of business, because I'm a meat and potatoes cat. I was a real estate guy, business guy, I own businesses, and get out the mud type of thing. And, the internet shit on your phone and you make, TikTok and all that, it didn't make sense to me. And I mean, but, like they're some of the biggest stars. It's the next to Kevin Hart and all this other crazy shit now. And they do nothing but piano. Of course. Where? Like Drewski, and then there's a few other guys. Since crazy in everybody, it's like this thing. What he was talking about, just getting back to it, and this is like what made me really come to grips with what happened was, and this goes into what my man was saying, because the respect was infinite when I saw how they did the GameStop jet. Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know nobody made $1 billion overnight. 100 million overnight. I would sit back and be like, well, maybe y'all motherfuckers know what you're talking about. Like, let me take a back seat to this shit. Let me, shut my old ass up and listen, okay? Because I do not know how to do that shit. You feel me? So what he's saying it, He's like, man, we just figured it out. We just decided this is the way to do it. And this is how the shit can be done without all that stress. Y'all motherfuckers pounding the car. I got it out the mud, baby. I mean, hard shit. If I told y'all stories about the shit I had to do to get on, you'd be like, fuck that. I'm talking about, 7 o'clock in the wintertime, Detroit, okay? They got the car on with the flashlight under the house, looking at a crib I'm about to buy. You understand me? Like, with the element all around me. Oh, you know what I mean? What's going on? But this is still part of my journey.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas would never do that shit.
No,
I didn't want to do it.
Trust me.
But I had to, and I wasn't worried about should I or no. It's just go.
The same shit you're saying,
It's just go.
the exact shit you're saying is exactly what we have to go through, but in our world. You know? So it's so much bullshit that me and this nigga had to be.
So give me an example. Give me an example of something that is equivalent.
Where we begin?
You know what I'm saying? To what I'm talking about. Like, that's my experience. I'm to a house that I'm about to buy, and I run in there, and there's crackheads in there, as well as, potentially something else that can cause me harm. You know what I'm saying? That's a day-to-day scenario where me
It's
buying the southern houses and this.
This was our put on.
Okay,
Or I might already own that motherfucker. I come in and there's people in there smoking crap. Like, that was the best spot.
This is the crazy thing. So everybody sees social media and see everybody thinks they can be a content creator now, right? That's where everybody get the game fucked up, because they not willing to take the risk that we and this nigga have literally put ourselves to be where we are now. And one of the biggest risks that we took, it was the idea that I created while I was in the shower, right? And those we do these prank videos where we come up just with funny shit to do. I was in the shower and they're like, damn, I've never seen nobody just explode a basketball.
No, because it was an old video of that little white kid exploding a basketball. It was like recirculating on the internet. And that's how that seed had got planted.
Yeah, so it was a little white kid, like you can't even, the video was so damn blurry. He was just humping up a basketball to just do shit. Just dumb shit, just trying shit, right?
You flew up a basketball.
So right, here's a
Dangerous and crazy.
Cheap ass Walmart basketball is $5.
well, I see this shit. I'm like, hey, we can make something out of this. So we go buy the fucking basketballs and pumps, and we walk to this open park, right?
So you pull it up with air.
Yeah, like a bike. Take a bike pump.
You keep blowing that joker.
Take a bike pump, and once the hoe gets that little titty on it, and it starts making weird noises, and he knows where to blow it.
Mm-hmm. So we doing this, right? And this is our first time doing this shit. This is our ever doing it.
Nobody has ever done this. Nobody has ever done this. So there's no instruction manual. There's no chat GPT. There's no, mind you, it's just us niggas and a basketball and a bike pump.
Right.
So we just trying to, we get to the park and did we blow the crew we got there?
What park you talking about?
The blue cart, the first one had the orange.
We never even tried that. We never tried that shit. We just pulled up and said, "We're fucking finna do it right now."
Mm-hmm. We had camera, and we didn't have the cameras going when this happened. So we pull up to the park, and we pump the ball up, right? We literally pump it up, and it grew a titty. And
who ready to blow?
We knew it was ready to blow. So we first get to the park, and I'm just holding it on my side, just like this, like casual walking in the park.
What you doing on your side?
We did it. Like I said, there was no
You understand combustion? I mean, do you know if some shit explode next to your body, it might cause an effect to your body?
But that shit didn't, bro. We thought we were so cool. So I'm just holding it, right? And I remember a nigga seeing it.
Make this shit up.
You literally can't. I remember a nigga, he seen my shoes, had off a clean joint. He said, "Hey, yo, nice shoes." And when he said that, I just took one more step, and the fucking ball just blew up. Like, literally, like.
Did it hurt?
Did it?
Man, mind you, everybody breaks on it. They thought he cheddar bopped. Everybody cheddar bopped himself.
Everybody, I shot myself. Everybody did.
It sounded like a Drake went off. Literally, we look back and Sean is in a puddle on the ground. He's turning blue. He's turning blue. Yeah, we're like, Sean, yo, you good? Could we still we're trying to hit another park. He's not even speaking English. He's just sitting there laying on the ground. We're like, yo, we gotta go. Sean never let anybody drive his car. He's like, yo, Ray, drive my car. I was so fucked up. He's like, yo, Ray, drive my car. He's laying in the back seat like a body. He's like, yo, drive my car.
And it's so crazy because
Now you learned something, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something about that bullshit, because I be watching y'all do shit and stuff, and sometimes you fuck around and find out what the.
But guess what? Next day, blew up the ball, did it the next day, got a viral clip. The very next day, it was the very next day, my nigga.
When it exploded, and I seen the way everybody in the fucking park ran because everybody, like, I literally shot myself. I said, that's a reaction. That's a reaction. That's what we looking for. Even though I got my ass shot, I'm in the backseat like, bro, fuck. I wanted to do this shit so bad. Like, I'm in the backseat laid out like, do I even go to the hospital for this shit? But I got back to the crib and I shook back. I'm like, oh God, we gotta do it again tomorrow. We gotta do this shit. We have to do it tomorrow. So we went back same day and we did it. We posted it. And that was the video that literally blew us up. Yeah, so that's it. And that's just figuring it out. Just doing dumb shit and just figuring shit out and then not quitting. Because another motherfucker would have.
That theory right there, and that system works on every canvas.
Yep.
Because I can tell you that. I could say the same shit directed at what I dealt with. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I guess that's the universal truth to y'all listening. For young Anno, we got one factoid to rock.
That's real.
Right there. Okay.
That's some real shit. Like, if you
know what I'm saying?
Figure shit out and you don't quit at it, something is going to come from it, bro.
Look, that last part, that don't quit, my guy, that seems to be still universal because they never been different for us. All right. That's been the difference of cats that we know. They're really, really, doing something great, or they tried to do something and kind of ishy. But the ones that really, really get there, please believe. The biggest thing is that they never quit.
So you would say, whether working smarter or harder, just don't quit. Just don't quit.
And then
don't stop working.
I mean, I don't know where y'all are with your religion, you know what I'm saying? In your belief or relationship with God. But, I'm a God-fearing man, and I believe that the path has been driven for me, and I've not been in control of my success up to this point all the way live. So if you can tune in my opinion, this ain't for everybody, but if you can tune in to what God has, placed in front of you, your grace, not everybody gonna have the same, right? But He's gonna have a path for you. And I think the easiest way to get through his life is to tie into it as soon as possible.
No, and I that means a lot because that's literally what I've been doing. So following God's path is me, and I feel better. It feel good. It feel better than you feel bad. It feel overly because you just realize like you put your faith to something and then something comes from you like, oh my God, that's so I feel you for sure.
That's the grace. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get to sleep better. That's why you get to feel better. That's why good shit and birds chirping the motherfuckers are smiling at you because you in his grace. You moving in his path.
That was him. That's what I'm saying. Like me not quitting that day. Like, bro, if I would have never did imagine, if I just would have said, "Nah, fuck that," I got into all the crack.
Then mind you, I wouldn't have done the gym in the other gym that
really did. If I didn't say, "Nah, we gotta do it again," we did it again. What he did at another location, and mind you, the first time we did it was outside. Right. He did it inside the next time with this nigga.
I was like, no, we gotta do this shit inside. It's gonna sound like a bomb.
Yo, well, how I did shit.
We did it at a LA. We did it at a LA Fitness.
Is that? Oh my God!
We're the reason why they
call the police. They call the police.
They call the police. They don't allow that. That's why they don't hoop in there no more because we blew the hell up
in the court. You good at bitch?
We're just pumping it. And this nigga, if you see the clip, y'all don't see the clip. If you see the clip, it's a shirt back.
That be shirt back.
Appreciate that, man.
Bro, this nigga literally ran out in the middle of the court, jumped in the sky, and just slammed the ball down.
With the titty on it, so you knew it.
The titty on it. And the thing is, the titty hit my ankle, so I fell across the floor, but motherfuckers were diving.
Did your folks, did you get fucked up?
No.
Did you feel it? Like,
I think the adrenaline, I think I just...
Most of years, yeah, people were seeing it, like people that were in the gym, they just started diving out. They thought of taking cover. They thought they shot.
Yeah. Grabbing their heart and stuff. It's crazy. Usually there's a lot of black people in there. We had a pretty basic reaction to it.
That was not what you used to, for real.
I had a thought while I was sitting here listening to the dialogue back and forth. So when I was a kid, I grew up playing golf with my dad and granddad. And so from a very young age, I would go to the golf course with them. And so I was always surrounded by older men and successful older men, because you don't find any bums on the golf course. So I was comfortable being around men that were grown when I was a kid. And I also found that like I could learn a lot from talking to older, successful men. My first two girlfriends in high school, one, her father was a senior vice president at FedEx. And the other girl, her dad was an entrepreneur and a well-known accountant. And I would go to their houses and literally go in the den with their dads and kick it with them for hours. So they loved me. Like even to this day, one of the girls' dads would be like, "You should have been my son-in-law." Like, you.
But that's a compliment.
But
Yeah, when you got daughters, that's a compliment.
But like, how do you guys see like older dudes that are successful? Like I see the guy on the internet, I can't think of his name, but he goes around and he interviews people that are successful. He says, "Hey, sir, how did you?" And I think that's dope, because I think that's great for y'all, but I feel like sometimes I feel a disconnect between your generation and me, because I feel like guys like us, we have a lot of information that we can help you with. But like even when their friends, my daughter's friends would come over, like they might not kick it with me. And then like, that's kind of how me and Sean connected. Like one night he came over and we started talking. He was like, "Man, let me show you what I do." Remember I was asking y'all, like, what do y'all do? And then that's how it all got started.
So with me, like you said, like I just find it appealing to find people like-minded. So it's like, especially with, but like with you guys, I look up to y'all in a way because I can see myself living this type of life when I get older. So it's like with me, like I feel like you are what you hang around. You feel me? Like we all have the same characteristics of what we do, because we've been going through the highs and the lows together. So like a lot of the shit that we've been through together, it literally, made us what we are today. So, like to what you were saying, I don't like it. It depends on who the person you're talking to is. Like, there's no disconnect between us, because that I want to learn from you guys the same way we'd learn, like you guys are learning from me.
Yeah, a lot of people are just stubborn. Like,
I feel like you said, certain people, certain older generations, they hold resentment towards the younger generation for not having to put feet on land to get where we want to go. Just like he said, he had to go pound the pavement. Sometimes I feel like the older generation, where that disconnect happens, certain people, they hold resentment. They're like, "You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do A, B, and C, D." And they're like, "Well, we didn't have to." And I feel like sometimes that's where the younger generation close their ears, because they're like, "Well, we had different experiences. So why would I listen to you and take what you have to say seriously?" Because we genuinely, we're on two different paths, when the whole time we're all going to the same goal, which is success.
All right. So that definitely has some facts to it, man, and I can understand that argument. I would say, from an older guy's perspective, I don't know that it's so much that you guys didn't have to do what we went through, because it's Avi, right? I mean, we grew up completely different. We were damn near feral as kids, right? So yeah, it's gonna be, night and day situation. I think that the older, like, the Gen X's don't like, you guys a lot because of your attitudes. You know what I mean? And the way you carry yourselves. I don't know that it's like, like jealousy of success is more, it's kind of like the sense of entitlement, you know what I mean? Or the stubbornness, my bad, or you know what I mean? And not like, okay.
Or showing deference.
Deference meaning respect. Do you understand? Yeah, we were brought up to believe that you respect your elders, you know what I mean? And you guys are sorely missing that. And it's a foundation that really does have some benefits.
I mean,
I can't.
I
have no rebuttal for that.
I'll give you two really good examples. One from the street perspective and one from a professional perspective. So I do criminal law, and I represent a lot of dudes that get in trouble, right? Dudes that are in the streets. The OGs say, man, these YNs, they don't listen to nobody, right? Like they just do what the fuck they want to do.
We're talking about cats with bias.
Right. You can't control them. They out of control. Like where back in the day, it was a hierarchy where you you at least had respect for your OG because, hey, he survived the struggle and he got to be 60 and he's still alive. He might have got shot 3 or 4 times, but he's still standing. So let me respect this OG because he's gonna give me the knowledge so that I can get where he is. The other example I'll give you is I'm a lawyer. I've been practicing 26 years. I've had a great deal of success. I've had a lot of failures in my career, but I've overcome those failures and I've succeeded. And so young lawyers will come out of law school and they immediately want the fame, but they don't want to put in the work behind that. And so it's like older cats could pull me to the side, or I went to them to learn, like, okay, what am I doing right? What can I do better? Help me along the way. And I had some great mentors that helped shape who I am today. So I feel like a lot of the younger lawyers, they're just like, I want to, be a lawyer. I want to post on Instagram my Rolex watch. I want to post my car. I want to post my trip to Vegas. But you haven't done anything. You know what I'm saying? You hung a shingle out and you set up your own practice and you getting a little bread, but you don't know shit. Because it took me 10 good years to really to know a little bit about what the fuck I was doing. It took me 15 years to know what I was doing. It took me 20 to really know what I was doing. But I learned something new every day, and I still have mentors, and I'm in my 50s. So I feel like what you were saying earlier, it's like y'all look at, even if somebody has been successful and fallen off and never reached those heights again, well, you can learn from other people's failures too.
Is it just that they don't know how to stay humble?
Now, I won't say us because one thing.
No. It's some general things.
It's just that they don't know how to stay humble. Because I mean, have a settle.
Well, what do y'all think?
Have a settle.
Because you guys are y'all are in that.
If you done made, you know what I mean. If you could stay humble,
It comes from your upbringing. That shit comes from your upbringing. I ain't gonna lie.
well, that's fucked up on us then.
It comes because I was in the household.
Because y'all raised by Gen S.
Yeah, I was.
You know what I'm saying? But fucked up on us.
Well, I think here's part of the problem. Here's part of where we play into who y'all are, and I see this every day in the people that I represent. Their moms and grandmas come in, and their sons get in trouble, and they come, that's my baby, blah blah blah, and this is a grown ass man, but you coming in here, baby, right? And then if there's not a father figure in the house, that's all they grew up knowing, right? The flip side of it is dudes like us, I had daughters, and so I wanted to show them how a man should treat them. And so I gave them a lot, gave them way more than I had growing up. And so then
Light years.
it probably helped them develop a sense of entitlement because they ain't really have to work for it like we did. So sometimes you can give too much and you hurt the child. Sometimes you can baby a child too much and you hurt the child. Because my grandfather and dad used to say, like, sometimes I gotta let you bump your head, right? We want to catch the baby when it falls, but sometimes, or you want to grab the hand before it touches the hot stove, but sometimes we gotta let y'all touch the hot stove so hey, don't put your motherfucking hand on that stuff, it's gonna get burnt. So I think the overprotection of our generation, both for the men and the females, is part of the problem.
Yeah, we did. We all did. But I can't say like anything close to it.
Well, they didn't have it.
Well, no, I'm talking about like how we was literally made to get out the house. Like if you came home to it, why you here? Like we had to be gone. Like you were not allowed in the fucking house.
Dude, and we got one pair of tennis shoes for when school started. And you better, like, that's how the whole beef, like you stepped on my shoes and dudes used to fight. Because you had to make them joints last for a year.
Cleaning the motherfuckers after every day. No. With a toothbrush, hit them because you want a fresh start the next day.
Okay.
Who put in these shoes?
Okay. I want to put y'all in the mindset.
Imagine everything.
You got J's on. Imagine you get one pair for the year. All right. And you got to keep them. You got to make them last.
And you're doing everything that's necessary that causes athletics. You do for the.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's not.
My kids didn't have one pair of tennis shoes.
We had one pair of tennis shoes for the entire year.
Really?
And then the only
Respect.
And then, we did. Dude, we did. I don't know. Now the other kids would have.
You shaking my head. Did you have one pair of years?
He was getting his happy down. Didn't you pull me?
He had a pair of Jordan 7s that were too big for him because those were his Jordans. They were his Jordan 7, and he gave them to him.
and
No, word up. I don't respect my dad. Respect.
she really got to give him a long brace because she.
Yeah, we don't need y'all. We need a different panel.
Yeah, man. That's you shit. You gotta. Yeah. Well, okay.
My mom, she like even when I got my first job, like I was paying bills early. Like as soon as I got my first job, she said, okay, you pay what? Yeah, like okay, cool. And it just developed. Like she got that man into me. Sure. It was like even with our shoes too. We're Nigerian, so all the niggas at school they wearing different pairs of Jordans.
Like your peers must have.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The catalogs you've been talking about.
To the point
They were in their south, and they.
it got to the my security that I bought a pair of fake Jordans to try to fit in with them, and the niggas seen that shit.
I bought a pair of fake Air Force Ones to fit in. We came back from Christmas break and everyone had fresh shoes. And of course I had the same Payless shoes and we're in science class. We're sitting there and this nigga this is ingrained in my brain. The nigga sitting across from me the teacher left and he said, "Damn, Kofi, you ain't got no shoe game." Whole class bust out laughing. I'm like, fuck. Came back with some fake Air Forces and they knew they were fake.
My story similar. The nigga said, "Hey Sean, let me see that." So I got a booty. We in a classroom. He said, "Hey Sean." Classroom quiet as he said, "Hey, let me see your Jordan." My Jordan had a booty cracking. He had a fat ass. Jordan had an ass crack. Had an ass crack, and everybody was like, "Why your Jordan got a booty crack?" The whole class, bro. I've never been so shit faced in my life, man.
That's terrible. Yeah, but I feel bad for you, my nigga. I know about that. I know.
This shit shaped me though.
Because it did shape you too. For me and him, Jay's wasn't out yet, so we had something called Top 10.
So Adidas top 10.
Adidas Top 10s, right?
Yeah.
And this was the dim dial, okay? They were, without a doubt, the sweetest shoes when they first came out that you could have been rocking as a young brother. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, give it the rest. And we grew up from Detroit. In Detroit, I had this store called Kmart. Yeah. Right? Low grade, it's like you pay less or whatever. Just
There was one on Germantown. I think they closed it.
they all know what Kmart is. Okay, I didn't know if they had it.
I think they closed it. There was one on Germantown.
And there was a song by Run DMC, My Adidas. So it was like Adidas.
It's a fake fucking deal.
Nike was nothing back then. This is before Jordan,
And
released the Jordans.
No idea where to even purchase these shoes. Because when I went to the mall, I didn't get taken to Foot Locker and the places where these shoes even exist. Like my parents went to like JCPenney or whatever, like the places they wanted to go. I didn't even know where to buy these motherfuckers. But we at Kmart, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard like the siren or something when I seen them. Because they were exactly what I thought. These are top 10s. I mean, they were the exact color. Everything was the same except they were Kmart tracks. I didn't know the difference. That's why LB is my dog to this day.
Exactly.
It was like, and I mean, I got saved because of this dude I'm talking about now, right? My boy Larry Boykin, shout out to you. We were in the bathroom, and I'm just shining. I feel so proud. And he walked up to me, he was like, "Dog," and he looked, and he was like, "Tear that shit off now," because he wasn't already in the bathroom yet, and it said tracks at the top of my shit. He told me to tear it up. He's like, tear it up. And tell me about it like JCPenney and some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have on no tracks about that. Like, you know, and he saved me, man. I mean, I lied. I mean, everybody still kind of went in on me, but yeah, that's when I knew the difference between me and everybody else.
And that's when I sympathize for y'all.
When gym class, when I was running, my shit sounded like plastic hitting the floor. So that was another difference I could quite detail. Yeah, tracks wasn't good shit.
And that's when I sympathize with y'all because when it was my time to buy my first pair of Jordans, all I had to do was go on Safari. I know when they were dropping, where they're going to be at. See how you said, I don't even know where to purchase them bitches. As soon as
store, you'd have to get to a store.
I knew how much they were with taxes, with everything before I even showed up to finish line.
Well, how old were you though?
This was middle school, so I think I was like 4. How do you 8th grade?
It was like 48, 11 years old. Okay, now it's in my control. I lived in Michigan. So I had routes, nigga. I would do it with the shuttle, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, we ended up being a Stoba. Then I took over the whole fucking neighborhood. I would go out there until my feet turned blue, my bad pay. You know what I'm saying? Just shoveling and doing, you know what I'm saying, what I could, get them dollars up. And that's how I bust shit. That and hustling. Street shit, you know.
Yeah, I had a paper route my senior year. I had 400 houses in Orange Mound. I'd get up and stuff papers every morning at 4:30. And then I would put the car in drive. My dad would let me drive his car, so I would open his sunroof and window, and I would throw the papers to the right out this window, and then I would throw the other ones out the sunroof while the car was in drive, and just go down and put them in the middle of the street because there weren't any cars on the street. And so, like, I did that my senior year to get bread. But because even though my dad was a doctor, they had me when they were 21 and 22. So when he finally started really getting money, I was about to go to college. So I didn't really get the benefit of, like, growing up. Like, people would question, they'd be like, your dad ain't no doctor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up like everybody else. But he was still doing his residency. I think his residency, he made $17,000. And he worked 2 other jobs, moonlighting, you know, to help cover our bills. But the good thing about it was I saw that. And so I saw, like, the hustle and the grind. And I feel like, you know, when your kids grow up in a household and they have a man where they see the hustle and the grind and they see a hardworking individual, I think sometimes that's a good thing, especially for men.
Yeah, that's true. I seen it in my mother. Like, my dad left when I was 12, so my mom had to take care of 3 of us out of nowhere. Yeah, so
Playing mom and dad.
and she played mom and dad, and she kept us in sports to keep us out the streets. But she was working from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day just to make sure food's on the table.
Yeah.
So us seeing her working hard every day, and then not going to college. So you can imagine why she was so mad. So I put my all into what fuck we doing now. So I don't have no choice. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have no choice but to succeed.
You like, I at least owe you that, man.
At least.
Because I'd have killed myself. I watch you kill yourself. I've limited to give me this chance. And I'm not going to take it, but I'm going to show you I appreciate what you did anyway.
Well, we've been talking, we y'all started talking about Jordans, and that's sort of parlays us into the next topic, which is we're going to talk about sports a little bit. So, like, from y'all's perspective, like, who are the top 5 basketball players that from your generation's perspective?
All right, well, then, I let you guys.
Our generation. You got our generation. You got. This is where he goes.
Let him go.
This is where he goes start yapping.
Top 5.
Okay.
All time, though.
All time, top 5.
Not just your generation.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be biased. Of course, it's favorite to me, but I'm gonna say
Ready for this?
number 1. You gotta say MJ. He laid the game out for them. You gotta say MJ.
Nah, man.
Nah, I'm gonna say my 2. After MJ, you gotta put Brian.
3 from that, I'm not surprised.
For me, you gotta put Steph Curry. 4. Let's say Tim Duncan. 5. Shaq.
No, my man.
I don't like
Okay,
Kobe.
wow. Okay.
Kobe's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
So I would have thought your generation would have said LeBron is the GOAT.
That's not. I'm not.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Not that to me.
That's my I'm taking him over George because, like I said, I know what he did was he literally changed the game.
Yeah.
But I'm taking that. I'm putting everybody in that.
But I think that Steph Curry, that's a generational thing too. Because I would definitely say MJ. I would say Kobe, LeBron.
Damn, you got Kobe over LeBron.
Kobe over LeBron?
I don't say Kobe because Kobe wouldn't be Kobe without MJ. So I just like to play MJ.
Because Kobe tore his Achilles. After he won 5, and he never recovered from that. LeBron's never had any major injuries, and LeBron team hopped.
Yeah,
and got in some great situations.
Well, you got to remember, still out winners fight Toby because he didn't team out, which is traditional for what
MJ
we grew up
didn't
with,
either.
right? And then he was also a traditional player as far as, like, he'll get a stamp from Jordan, he'll get a stamp from the other guys because he was the guy that was in there shooting 500 shots a game when everybody else is out, gone or whatever. He did the work. You see what I'm saying? We are from that. You know what I'm saying? To do work policy. You know, so we respect Cole because of his work ethic and what he brought to the game was, you know.
Well, they're watching it up there.
I'm a work ethic is what I make the old school respect.
Yeah, I mean, my last two, I gotta say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes, right.
Larry of Magic. I don't know.
Yeah, Larry and Magic. It's a toss-up.
Yeah, this is what I watched. This
they were watching.
Yeah, see.
You would have had to seen it in real time.
I know.
You would have had to see it in real time.
This is what my
Magic had your ass running out the fucking house. You watching the game and literally like, oh,
And Magic,
out the house.
and Magic could play.
Showtime, baby.
Magic. I remember one year Kareem got hurt. Magic played center
Yes.
in the championships.
Perfect.
Like that man could play 5 different positions, and I don't feel like he really gets his due. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a true point guard where he made everybody around him great.
It was the first like big like
Yeah, he was
the
the
first
the prototype.
Tall guard, yeah.
Because Penny was like when Penny came out, they was comparing him to Magic. They were like, he's the next Magic because he was a 6'9" point guard. Like, and so like I think Penny had he not had the knee injuries, could have probably been like in that GOAT conversation. Just on the first 2 years of him playing, man. Man, I'm telling you, bro.
I know that's killing it. I got Braun number 1 because one, he came in, mind you, like he came in at 18 with the highest, everybody's
He's a man child. Like he's a man child.
And right, he started at 18, right? This nigga is 41, put his own nut on the same court as him as we speak. His own sperm on the side. In what world on top of being number 1 in all the leadership? Like, you feel me? Like, the scoring and
First thing they're gonna say is he be playing 50 years. He's supposed to be doing that. That's their first argument. That's just. That's the first argument. That's the first argument I hear. Is he's been playing for 20 years. He's supposed to have that.
No, because that was his whole life.
Because we don't look like
it to see him like,
and we don't look like our dads at 50.
shipped out.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't the average. The 50-year-olds that we grew up with don't look like us.
Hey, y'all niggas lost the L project.
You were going correct.
like I got Braun because of the shit that I watched him do growing up. He came in the league. He's been in the league 23 years, Joe? 23.
But there's an argument that like, okay, when Jordan was at his height, the NBA changed the rules because they hammered him. If you go back and watch the Bad Boys, the Pistons, and you watch the Celtics, they used to brawl. It wasn't no touch fouls and flopping and all that. So the game is different. So even it could be argued that like part of his longevity is he didn't get beat up like these guys.
It's true. But one thing that counters that is the fucking competition that he had.
Yeah, the competition was way better.
The niggas were playing plumbers back then. I'm sorry. They were playing plumbers. Those niggas were playing plumbers. They were playing fucking plumbers. Larry, oh my, the niggas were. Larry Bird was playing plumbers. What?
Think about it.
Real life.
LeBron.
Who the fuck was he playing? Tell me. Tell me right now.
I go down the list.
Tell me right now. Who the fuck Larry Bird was playing, dog?
How long do we have?
Tell me. Don't tell me some unknown ass niggas. I'm talking about real comps.
The Bad Boys are
None of them niggas is seeing Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on my life.
Or even 73 and 9 Rory, remember nigga?
How y'all feel about that?
Cheers on you. Get these niggas.
Come on,
because I can't do it.
We riled up.
Crazy
Out your motherfucking mind, bro. Like you are out of your mind.
Tell me who they were playing, please.
Praise, baby.
Where do you want me to start? Where do you want me to start? The Celtics had 6 Hall of Famers on the roster at the same time. The Lakers had 6 Hall of Famers on the roster at the same time. The Detroit Pistons, you had Isaiah, Joe Dumars, John Sally, Dennis Rodman, like Bill Laimbeer. He was the first big man that could shoot the 3. Like Mark Aguirre. Like, come on, man.
Can them niggas dark KD?
No.
Yeah.
They never seen that shit in their fucking
Joe
life.
Dumars used to
I've never seen a 7
Joe Dumars would have shut down KD.
Yeah.
He would probably foul the shit out of KD.
Nah, he used to hold Jordan.
Cause this is why LeBron became a favorite player was in 2016. Oh, I'll never forget watching that with him. Like we had no money, so we bet $2 on this shit, right? with the 3-1 comeback. And you got to think about it. The 73-9 Warriors was the best team ever assembled. And even we like, there's no way LeBron's about to come back from 3-1. This shit is so over.
Yeah, but he had Kyrie. Kyrie had a great.
Kyrie is in my top 5. Kyrie is in my top 5. Okay, I know.
Healthy.
Only
maybe
because,
top 10, top 15.
Kyrie is in my top 5 only because of you got to think about what your son's gonna be doing when he's 20 years old. He's gonna be doing shit that he's seen Kyrie doing. You feel me? So it's like the same way Stephen Curry had she changed the game with shoot, but Kyrie changed the game when it comes to handling the ball. Nobody has ever did what Kyrie's done. So when it comes to that aspect of him already being on top of my favorite player and seeing what he did with LeBron, that's why he had to be in my top 5.
All right. Well, here's a good question since we're talking about top 5 in hip hop. Who's your top 5?
We literally just stories. If we say Mount Rushmore, we say Mount
But
Rushmore.
you can go historian. You don't have to go.
Mount Rushmore.
You don't have to do just your generation. You can go as far back as you want.
Yeah,
with rap.
Your top, your Mount Rushmore. Yeah, bro.
Gotta start off Kanye. He laid it down for these niggas. Kanye. He laid it down. Kanye. Lil Wayne. Who isn't copying Lil Wayne right now? Who? Come on. He do upset niggas like.
No, I didn't say Lil Wayne person.
I don't agree with.
Because everyone's biting that Y2K swag, no?
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Big ass jeans, babe hoodie, like everything.
I'm a skill set, dude.
You want the lyrical, but I'm not. Fuck, get the fuck out of here. What do you mean?
With that too, I gotta respect that man's talent. Okay, so that man's talent is not the same as just the
Lil Wayne off of syrup,
man.
He's all right.
Whatever you call it, what you want.
He's cut his career short.
Call his motherfucking superpower.
But go ahead, 2 more. You got 2 more.
Motherfucker slap it in. That motherfucker don't miss. Okay, so go ahead. I will agree with you on Wayne. Keep going. You had 2 so far.
We gotta touch the A. Do we say Gucci? Because he was running. He was in the A running shit.
Gucci, dog. Keep going.
In the A, I could have said Future. It really ruffles your feathers, but I went Gucci for y'all old ass. I said, okay, let me say Gucci because if I say Future, he's gonna have a stroke.
Outkast, I would have rolled with you.
That's when he said the A. That's why y'all just.
Yeah, that's why I thought you was going with it.
That's a whole. We could do we could do a Mount Rushmore on just duos. That don't count.
Well,
no.
We could do that on just duos.
Duos in groups. Just
okay. So you got Gucci, and then what's your 4th?
T-Down and fucking. He's the.
You could go anything West Coast because they were doing shit out there. Anything you could say, easy. Yeah, that's like they were
easy.
I mean that
He's horrible, dog.
They were late. I'm talking about I'm talking about influence too, not even just rap. I'm talking about influence. I'm talking about pure rap.
Right. Give me. I'm gonna have to go NBA YoungBoy first. Like that is our generation. You can't.
Yeah, that's our generation.
He's already doing legend numbers at 26 years old.
And the reason why I said Lil Wayne was because YoungBoy is our Lil Wayne now.
Yeah, that's what it is. But he's only 26, so he's going to surpass Lil Wayne in 2 years. Watch. So I had to add Lil Wayne in there too because these people that I'm saying are gonna start so many different artists because they have so many different flows. So Lil Wayne, NBA YoungBoy. I'm rapper, right? Okay. Let me try to go back to what I was bumping when I was a young nigga. I'm gonna have to say Migos because they share some rocks. They shake the lot of.
It's a girl. You say shit.
Oh no! So okay, damn. Okay. Give me. Is you them?
Okay, I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, that's literally what I was gonna say.
My 3rd and for the 4th one.
Look at Future's running shit right now, Philip. Future's running.
You put Tupac over Future because I'm listening to Tupac a lot, Ronald. Even now for today.
What's your Mount Rushmore, Tom?
I was thinking about it. I mean, and this is harder for me. I mean, I'm giving them shit, but it is hard, right? Because I love so many rap artists, from our time all the way up. Like, I gotta be honest, man, I do like some of the young niggas. And I mean, not for all the same reasons, I mean, I like Young Boy, I like 42 Dugg, I play a lot of shit. You learn playing this shit. That I always say that I just play what slaps to me, right? Whatever I say, like, oh, that shit stop, I'm playing it, right? But historically, I'm gonna go. Big is always gonna be up there for me. I put Wayne in there. If we talking lyricists, I want to put probably KRS-One up there. Okay. I go.
Oh God, I'm just nodding my head there.
No clue for me. Raise your most young niggas don't even know.
Why literally give it to the historian of hip hop, the man, like, a pioneer of hip hop. Well, I mean, I do so far. Here's the grade 3. I said Wayne already. All right. Individually. Blah. And this is just for me, right? I will go on throw. Shit, this is tough. Shit, it's where the car. Last 2.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay stiff and Kanye. Like, you can't.
No.
Old Ye.
Say now. It's
okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna say that's 4. That's 4.
Fifth man. What
mention?
Is over Kanye. I can't.
I'm surprised. I was waiting for Jay-Z this whole time.
It's real. So
Kanye was producer for Jay-Z, but I'm not going.
My names do not necessarily go in that order. No, back, top to bottom or nothing like that. That's just who I think.
This like Mount
5. Yeah, they're up there. And not necessarily because of their talent, in that order. We'll go here. What's your 5?
I'm gonna have to say Nasty Nas, Big, Hove, and Snoop.
With the
and with Ye and Eminem, sort of like
I want
right
to say
on the outskirts.
I wanted to say him too. I deep
just lyrically, man, he is a beast.
She's
for sure.
And but you can only pick 5, so I'm just thinking.
Snoop, you talking about?
You give me 10. He damn.
You talking about longevity in the game too?
Niggas still here doing shit.
Yeah, I'm sitting on that base.
Oh, give me Future in my 5 spot then. Probably that, because he's like a LeBron or right damn around.
So let's switch it up. Like R&B will make it easier.
We whooping your ass in R&B. Y'all sound like 90s R&B.
Nobody's with on that lovey-dovey ass. That's nobody loving that.
R&B no more. It don't exist.
Yeah, if I had to say 3 though, I'd have to put Chris Brown at number 1 because he is like
I like Chris Brown.
He ain't number 1 now.
Usher.
Okay, we agree on that one.
Girl, what's wrong with the guy? Nigga, that boy, his name.
Jacquees.
Nigga always got his shirt up.
Who's going hit for hit with R. Kelly though?
See,
who's going hit for hit with R. Kelly though?
Well, you got
somebody before R. Kelly.
Who's going hit for hit with R. Kelly?
I think somebody before R. Kelly.
Kells is in the top.
If you play any R.
Kells
Kelly,
might be in the top 5.
I remember, like, come on.
No, he was our, I mean, in a lot of ways, he still is. It's just that, his situation just kind of changed scope of how they could love him. You know what I mean? He made himself hard to love, because, I mean.
Hey, give me Tone's song. Give me Tone's song. I know you got some Kells on there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna fake it. I had a cast of the nigga. I don't agree with it.
no, he's
still
bumping though. Like good music.
I'm like, bro, come on, bro. But that said, yeah, you make good music, pop shit.
What's your top 3 R&B?
Now you gonna have me fucked up, bro, because you know how I get down, bro. I'm gonna whoop some ass on.
I'm gonna go ahead. Why you thinking about it? I'm gonna say Michael Jackson.
Oh shit! No. Listen. If we're talking about Mount Rushmore, right? Michael Jackson is He's one of everything. That's why we don't even put him, rank him little.
No,
he's,
well, that's what I'm talking
the
about.
best artist.
No, I'm gonna give you my. I gave you. Listen,
Michael Jackson that much that.
yeah,
He doesn't be on the
Michael
pedestal with
Jackson.
anybody else, though.
Michael Jackson. Let me finish.
Why are we putting Mike Jack on a pedestal with
Because
anybody?
you said
He's
the
by
top.
himself.
We're talking about all time.
He's by himself all time.
I agree with you.
Nobody's.
That's
he
why
would
I
look at
gave
your
you-
home and have her
It
pass
was
out.
when
Are you gonna put him on a list with
When
other
I
niggas?
asked the question, I didn't even have to think about it.
But I'm saying though,
Prince was well. You not letting me finish. MJ, Prince.
see, you can't even see the list. The list would be so fine tuned. You just gotta throw him in his own list. You can't be like, oh, any other person that you put up in the list of Mike Jack and be like, that nigga's kind of.
Nah, Prince was he in the same atmosphere.
Yeah,
man.
he was in the same atmosphere
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, yeah,
Prince played every instrument on every. Like you want to talk about
Now,
being a
Eric
producer.
Clapton did say he was the best. He got voted
He
best
played-
guitarist, and he said Prince was the best guitarist that he knew. So I
Prince played every instrument on every song that he ever produced, and he produced all his own music.
unbelievable. Oh shit!
MJ didn't do that.
That's talent. That's talent.
That's genius talent.
He had a band that came out that toured with him, but when he was composing, he did everything.
Prince ain't make beat it.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Prince ain't make beat it though.
That's correct.
Nah, Quincy Jones did. Quincy
Like-
Jones did. Yeah. So my third, man, I'm gonna have to go old school on y'all, man. Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Definitely, I'm on top 5.
Yeah.
Boom,
Yeah, Marvin Gaye.
Is that fact?
Nah, well, that was my top 3.
See, Mike Jack is aura. He couldn't even make a 5. He's like, I gotta do 3.
I mean,
But if Mike Jack is here, Prince is like, dude.
Yeah, nah, I could pick some more. Now I could put another 2 on that 3 that he put. I mean, he's some Marvin Gaye. I'll put Luther in there for me. Stress. RDY. And I mean, like old school.
Tyrese is that
You know, I'm not in a banquet. Charlie was a fan. I like Sam Cooke. I like Frankie Beverly. I like Brian Lasdy. I mean, we got a ton of shit on y'all as far as
Yeah, I do. They get us to do ass and 80s and 90s with it.
You got too easy for us.
don't even go into the crew.
We should lean in for.
y'all didn't have to beg.
Yeah, you gotta. So this woman like in the morning.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do it. We just gotta got our phones. Yeah, we just.
I mean, that's a good segue into the next topic. How we picked up girls versus how y'all pick up girls.
Hell yeah. All right.
completely different. I can be.
Let's preface this whole conversation by saying social media has romanticized how niggas should be moving against girls in the first place for our generation.
Oh, absolutely.
Explain
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Go into detail what you mean.
Yeah, y'all are mean, man. Y'all are
What
mean.
what I mean by this is girls see how other women are being treated and they think that's normal or they think that's the standard.
Yeah.
When no, that's just not the standard. I think social media has made romance a performance, if I'm being honest. They've made it like you gotta show, well, he did this, instead of just being together. I don't know.
Just enjoying the.
Just enjoying. So of course, when approaching women, they're going off of this barometer of what they've seen on their phones. So I feel like the standard is set a little high. All y'all had to do is put on a sexy ass song, start busting moves in the club, and the hoes was going.
But kind
You know, in a nutshell. Don't nod, no, nigga. You was rubbing and locking in the hoes going for that
No,
shit.
they weren't.
No,
Let me set a scenario. Let me set a scenario for you. Imagine walking in the spot. It's a table full of girls, 5 or 6. One of them's looking over at us, and I say, Tone, man, go over there and talk to her. So he goes over there. Everybody in the spot is watching him. He goes over and he has to create conversation with the person that he has no idea anything about her in front of her girls and get shot down and humiliated in front of the whole spot because we all watching, right? And my dad used to say, you got to be like MJ, man, keep shooting till you hit one. And most times your percentage was going to probably be 10%. you was gonna have to shoot 10 shots before you hit one. So just having overcome the public rejection, y'all can slide in the DM and send her a heart, and if she don't respond, who knows? No one knows.
No father rejection.
Oh, and then there were levels to it because then we danced with each other. So if you was an awkward nigga like me who didn't know how to dance, she'd be like, "Oh, come on to the dance floor." I'm like, "Oh man, I got 3 left feet. I don't know what I'm out here doing." Then you had to Then you had to slow dance with her. So then you slow dancing with her, you might get a little wood. Like then you embarrassed about like. So it was whole levels to it, bro. That y'all bypass all of that. Y'all just go to the club, make a video with each other, post it, and tell them to pull up.
That's fair. I will say we have gotten directly to the point. Directly to the point. Like there's no middleman. We don't have to. We don't have to go to like these. Like we don't gotta go. I don't even go to the club. I don't go. Literally, yeah. But I can get more hoes than a nigga that goes to the club every single weekend.
Right. With your internet game, so explain it to us.
No, I want to ask them a question first. I mean, like with this shit, like, do you guys feel like it's okay? Like, do you think it's weird to, for a bride to be willing to have sex with you that's never talked to you before, like other than texting?
No.
No. Never heard your voice. Never heard your voice. The first time she heard your voice is when she showed up or you showed up and now y'all about to vote. She's never heard your voice. That's
absolutely, y'all have done that before. Absolutely.
Took on the phone for
y'all don't even answer the phone. Y'all don't answer the phone.
You just texted her back and forth.
I don't think I've done that.
What's up? What's up? No, by the way, what's your address? Yeah. Did she get to it and she hear your voice for the first fucking time?
I don't think. Nah, niggas ain't moving like that because it's like if you move it like that, you might as well get set up.
Oh God!
You have to. That's a red flag in my opinion.
Well, they FaceTime.
Okay.
They FaceTime.
That's how I.
And just to take the DM and you can see her profile.
Like
So you know what
Facebook.
she supposed to look like. That maybe she on a catfish tip, but you seeing what you think she look like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can
girls don't necessarily, because we've both dated younger women. And that's the craziest shit to me on the planet. They never want to talk on the phone. They just want to fucking text.
Yeah, like
why
are you calling? Is it an emergency or something? Is everything
like,
okay?
only my grandmother calls me. Like, what are you doing? Or like, you on your way, or I'm about to go in and I'm literally about to go get my oatmeal, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, if you never even heard my voice, is that important to you? And she was like, why would that matter?
And some of these bros, they just don't get no fuck. But me personally, I have to hear who I'm talking to. Yeah, boy, even.
I mean, that was strange as fuck, but I just wanted to ask that because that was very off the. Well, not very. I mean,
I know what's going on. I know it's just an occurrence.
I just was thinking to myself, like, damn, is that all y'all get down?
I know I got some homeboys that for sure, like, just straight up fuck bitches off texting for sure. But I can't move like that because I know it's like with our name, it's something crazy.
But really, like y'all might send a girl what do y'all send them, a heart emoji?
Just send them a first.
To start the conversation. How do you start
the eggplant?
Yeah. What do you send it to start? When you DM them, how do you get it started? To see if that's
just a method for most niggas. Like when you go to that page, you don't even follow it. You just like some pictures and see it. You be her attention because she'll go look at your page and be like, "Who the fuck just like my picture?" It's like, and then they go around to do that. And it's so loud to know who. And then they'll go see my page. They'll be like, "Holy shit, who is this?" And then they'll get curious, and then they'll get your attention while liking your shit back. That's how you know you got.
That's how you know you're in the bag. They like us.
And then that ties even more into your point. You don't even got to send the DM. You just like your story. She likes your shit back. You in there.
So where do you go from there?
Huh?
So where do you go from there?
That's when you start texting. That's what I'm saying. We don't even have to suit the DM anymore. We like her post. We spam like her post. Right?
Don't confuse. Don't confuse. When this is the point where she likes your shit, you like her shit. Now you DM her because you text her. You don't have her number technically, right?
Yeah, we use that interchangeably.
So what's the first DM?
Yeah. How do you
It depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. It depends how I feel.
Give me an example.
She fine, you like her, y'all
Y'all
go
like
like some
it, yeah.
photos.
So me,
You going at, what is your first shot?
I ain't
Shoot
never
your first shit.
Listen, I ain't never the type of nigga.
Give me the hitch.
So
You hitch.
I ain't
I'm
the type
your,
of
I'm
nigga.
your client.
All right, boom.
So I call you. I'm like, yo, I hearted her shit. She hearted my shit back. What do I do? What do I do
All
now?
right, boom. Me personally, this is what I'm doing because I don't try to come off the rip and try to fuck. Because when girls see that, it's so every nigga is doing that. Right. Every nigga in her DM is trying to fuck. So me personally, I love giving out the friend vibe first. So I'm gonna send a picture from her page. Like, yo, where this was at? Just to start conversation. Like, what was it taking? I think I seen something like this. And then women, especially when they heart your shit back, they mean they're interested in you. So they're gonna tell you everything about it. And you build conversation out there, and then you switch, you get the number from there, and you take it there.
So you tie into the cerebral because women like to talk in their cerebral.
You gotta make them talk.
Right.
You gotta make them talk.
You don't shoot your shot. You just conversate.
I don't shoot my shot. I don't shoot my shot.
I like that one.
I just make them talk. And then I know if I can make them talk, that's how I need.
That's good though. That's good. Let's see if there's women love to talk, especially about their experiences.
Because with the popularization,
just because they didn't like it. You know what I mean?
with the popularization of DMs, there's a bunch of niggas. So you gotta man that.
So how you stemming out? What you shooting at?
I'm more the straight shooter type of guy. I'm more directly to it because I don't know if it's because like the hair, but sometimes I can come off as like I'm actually trying to be their friend. So like me personally, because
How would the hair be involved in that?
I look like a bitch. I look like I'm trying to be their homegirl. Like, what's your hair like? I look like a bitch. So it's like I gotta you just feel what I'm saying?
You got Jesus Christ.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I have hair down my back. I gotta he just looks more masculine than me. You gotta lay it out like that. So my approach has to be more masculine. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come off like, yo,
I gotta come off soft because I'm not.
It's opposites because he's so big and burly, he gotta come off softer. Because I look softer, I gotta come off.
You gotta
Because
come
me,
over
when I slide,
alpha.
I'm like, you so fire, miss whatever.
Understand what it is to deal with the pretty boy shit, my guy.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah, so you gotta come off a little because if I come off softer,
but really, y'all. I mean, like we made it. We were sort of like the test dummies for the light skinned brothers because we got beat down, man. Like it was rough for us. Like from hooping to sports, football. Like if you was a light skinned cat when we was growing up, like when I go to an NBA game and I see like 70% of the dudes on the court are light skins. And remembering how I grew up, like I got bullied, dog. Like from the time I was in kindergarten through, like it was like I got pledged all through junior high, high school. I hooped. So I got. It was automatically assumed that I was soft. And then we had like a nice little run where we had Al B. Sure, we had Chris Williams, so we had El DeBarge. And then
the 80s, you been killed in the 80s.
And then
what I would killed in the 90s.
Man, what's his name? What's his name came?
Fucking Tyson Bell.
No, before him, man. And my brother's keeper.
Oh, fucking New Egypt. God damn it. Come on, man. Yeah, well, this is terrible.
Knew him the same.
Nino Brown, y'all. Nino Brown.
Remember when the Dre and the L took over in 2020? That's when he was talking about
black man.
And I remember Kelly Oubre and Jalen Green, like we had a little comeback. Like we going through the same thing.
Blade.
Yeah.
Blade.
Yeah. You talking about the nigga from
Blade.
Yeah, the mall.
You nigga. So we are John Blanks here together, but come on, man.
Hold on, I gotta Google.
Y'all never watched Blade the movie?
I'm telling you, hit the mall, dude. You hit the word here, word all black and shit. I need to.
I mean, we really the ones that's on the folly tip for now. Remember his name right now. That's awful. Sure, awful.
Damn, light skinned niggas were not cool back then?
Well, we had our minute. You know what I'm saying? We were shining, like I said, the 80s we was winning. And then
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
So you had before that, you had Wesley Snipes, Denzel.
Well,
back to back.
Choppy.
Well, but he wasn't the light skin.
He wasn't on that.
So when they came, when Wesley and Denzel came, it was like we had a short little run. I'll be sure, and then it faded.
The 90s belonged to chocolate bar hair diesel niggas. Yeah, they were destroying it.
God damn.
Okay, that all the hottest ass. I mean, it just was what it was. That's what That is.
Yeah, what was the dude from 21 Jump Street? He ended up being a weirdo.
Turner Charles? Yeah, Ice Cube was on with Ice Cube.
Nah, it's the bald head black dude. I can't remember his
I ain't
name.
watching that 20 years.
Same thing in 2020. The light skinned niggas, we fell out of style in 2020. Like dark skinned niggas with dreads. That was the only thing girls were into. We're just now getting a comeback with Jalen Green and Kelly Oubre and who else?
Well, it's part of it, yeah. I mean, what happens
It's
to
a
us
cycle.
happens.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
Because I know girls, we grew up with girls that wasn't talking light skin.
So what would you do to combat that? Just like how I come off more like masculine, what do you do? What do you do or what did you do? Because we in style now.
Man, if they didn't want, I like who like me. And I got wisdom. I got wisdom, my guy. I got wisdom. I got range.
They got options.
So,
I mean, we're going back in if we are there. This conversation.
I gotta go. We go international. We have to.
Get you a passport, or I mean, nobody wants to get rejected. And I mean, obviously, if you are pursuing a woman, you're not pursuing her because you don't want to obtain her. But yeah, you got to know when to say, "Man, my God!" Like, I mean, is that what y'all do? Y'all just keep moving and.
But here's the thing that I kind of see a lot in their generation. Like when we got rejected, we didn't take it personal. We just kept it moving. Yeah. Like in their generation, like there have been women that have been attacked for rejecting dudes. Or I hear women say, I just gave him the number because I was scared. Like he scared me into giving the number.
I don't know where that shit came from. I don't know where that shit came from. I don't know where that shit came from.
You ever put your hands on?
It depends. It depends.
I'm saying generation. Is it well known that y'all will put your hands on women?
You talking about if you like
for that type of shit, like violation, like women type of shit. I'll smack a
Yeah, it's not common now, but niggas do it. Yeah.
No, but dudes do it.
that shit is still going on, but ain't shit changed.
Yeah, but is it more prominent now? Because like, I mean, it's a lot shit different. Like come out with that.
Shit, it's the same shit. I mean, I don't think nothing has changed when it comes to DV. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's DV. It's a DV going on as we speak. Like that shit's never gonna change. I ain't gonna lie. Cause
it was swept under the rug.
It goes back to how do you think it was raised with no dad? Feel me? So it's probably worse now because there's no father figures at home.
Yeah.
So they think this shit okay?
Yeah, they think this shit's genuinely okay. Now the only way I'm putting my hands on a woman is she's trying to kill me.
Yeah. Right.
Like now,
to subdue it.
Yeah,
protect yourself. You know.
But I can't even do it now because any situation that happens, no matter what she say, they're gonna look at my big black ass and be like, yeah, you're right. So I don't even really try to put myself in a position of being in trouble.
You better hope this video. Cause your black girl.
And that's where my light skinned dad's coming in full. They're like, there's no way.
We kind of
This
come.
is a white girl. You're like, light skinned ass. To let me get it.
Going down. Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah. So I think it's fun. Yeah, this was fun, man. I think we kind of coming to the end. I think the only thing we haven't really touched on, I want to maybe close it out talking about fashion and trends.
Man, I don't think it's too much.
Everything's a cycle.
Yeah, everything is just the thing. Goes and niggas start doing it again. Y'all didn't even go to the skinny phase. We
did. No, we had to. We literally got forced.
We got
had to be forced.
We got forced into
crazy.
it.
I promise you, I wasn't fucking. He had to. Man, we went to the old tables at Lizard Arts Face. I was like, no.
What were the jeans I made you buy? The skinny jeans.
The what's the names? The European shit.
Come on.
That's just faux.
You were mad at me. You were mad at me because they were like $500, $600 jeans.
Yeah, it was expensive in my face.
Skinny.
And they were, man.
And the suits. I'm a big dude, right? So, and I'm a very stylish dresser. And so we had to go through, like we went from sort of the Steve Harvey, 8-button suits, the Zook suits, to now we got to wear, tight legs and tight jackets.
High waters.
Yeah.
No socks.
No socks. And so that was a horrible period.
Y'all genuinely have to go through. We just had to do it. Y'all had to.
Well, y'all had shit the transition. Y'all the reason that we had to deal with this shit. Now I'm talking about as a man. I got to motherfucking get in my car, open my door, and I got to motherfucking sit down like this and turn my motherfucking legs to get in there with my pants sometimes. But River he's trying to tell me y'all winning. Please believe, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
shit's
ain't gonna lie. I
terrible.
split some pants, man. I split some two pants.
Shouldn't be hanging out, boy. Every one.
I remember that the transition, like, bro, yesterday, my older brother, because my older brother, he's 37. So when I was a kid and everybody was getting the skinny jeans, I remember my first pair. He was like, why the fuck you got them little ass pants on? I'm like, get them with the kids wear at school. He said, bro, take them off. I'm like, no. So I literally I literally took them off. I put the pants in my backpack and changed them when I got to school.
Yeah, the skinny jeans now.
I used to wash my pants over and over again to make them shrink.
Skinnier, yeah.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yeah, to keep on washing, put the dryer on high, and them hoes slowly start to shrink up.
Skinnier the better.
Skinny the better. Yeah, good lord, Joe. Is any skinny jeans with the top on?
I mean,
right up under your head.
The one area that y'all really won in though was the yoga pants, because when we were young, women didn't wear yoga pants. That was a good that.
Who started doing that? Let me
I know that happened when kind of about 10 or 15 years ago.
Man, but we're all up there. You know, it's thankful old and young.
like. But you girls just had their ass. They just had their ass out like they started wearing them yoga pants.
Yeah, that was the greatest. That was the greatest invention.
Good lord, that.
Undressed scooter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they were in dresses since the 40s, 50s. Like they wanted to see. They wanted to see.
Yeah,
Well, they
the
had
shape.
spandex back in the days. Like I remember, like they would wear. Was it spandex? Chest pads. They call them chest pads.
Even then, like the yoga pants out, it has a little crack where the ass is at.
Yeah, so it makes
see
it
the depth.
Yeah, like they literally.
And it gives them a wedgie, man. I mean, what in the hell?
It's so crazy. So crazy.
Yeah, not flat shit.
I mean, that would have been almost like a girl walking around with school with some shit like that on, and like weird. That would have been like watching a porno or something. Right?
Well, and then here's the other thing that I as a father of girls that I hated was the era of girls wearing little shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out. And I can remember going to Target and walking through the store and seeing little girls, like high school girls with little shorts on. They walking with their mom and their ass cheek. They got cheeks hanging out. And I can remember my daughter's coming downstairs and I'm like, nah, you gotta go put some clothes on. Like you can't walk through the house like that. Like it's just, it was just deplorable, like to me. But that was a phase where everybody was like, oh, you're body shaming me. You're making me feel bad. I want to show my cheeks.
Nah, I read down with Sean and our woke shit. And all the genders and pronouns and all of that like that.
I don't damn they had
Yeah,
I know dabble in the last episode.
shit with that one, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going.
Like, please stop it. Please let that one go. You're getting a lot of people in trouble for no reason. I might be getting in trouble right now, but I'm just saying to stop. Like, really, I mean, it doesn't really mean, I don't even think it means that much to y'all anymore. I mean, it's just like such a fucking over issue. Like, bro. Going on, why you they just creating categories? Like, you know what I mean? Every year you got another 10 goddamn associations. Another year. Make it make sense. Well, I think, yeah. Because then it gets out of hand, doesn't it?
Oh wait, let me ask y'all this though. Was y'all fucking girls in school?
Yes, Lord.
Like in the school?
I was.
Okay. Because I was about to say,
It's a different animal. Like, somebody said that right up.
Art, what you think over there, big bro? What you think? What you pondered on?
I never had that experience.
Yeah, I ain't dabble in that either.
Yeah.
Never had that experience. Yes, sir.
I was scared.
Yeah, I was too scary.
Women up there. I would have scared the name you. I just think scared. Signs on this.
You gotta weigh your options. You're scared to get some pussy.
No, it was easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was nervous.
Man, I parked at the school. I parked at the school when I didn't have a license. A girl came and picked me up. We parked at the school after hours that night there.
Man,
I got caught in middle school
in the middle of fucking the day. Like, was there his ass right there with like lunch? I don't know, homeroom, whatever fuck it was for sure.
This nigga was in the closet.
I was in the closet in 8th grade. That was my first time ever feeling the titty. And the thing is, the lunch ladies, they seen us and they snitched and they perped walk us. They perped walk us because like the closet was over here and the exit was over here. And of course, it was this Catholic chick, and she was just stroking Kofi Jr. And I was just feeling like we was just being killed. We was just feeling around and kissing, just like. And This was his first day of school. That was his first that was his first ever like POV of me was when I got caught that day.
So weird.
The whole cafeteria gets quiet and they just perp walk us to the door and she was just crying and sobbing. I didn't give a fuck because it made me look cool. I was just like, she's sobbing and
So she
crying.
ain't your parents is gonna be out.
And they tried to put a case on me. They tried to say like, cause she wouldn't tell them what happened. She was just crying. And the cop is there. He's like, "Well, was it consensual?" And she's sitting there crying. My mom came up there and acted a fool. She's like, "No, this is not." And I didn't get any blame for it. How old are you on that period?
14.
14.
And they tried to say I was like forcing myself on her. And my mom came up there. Of course, it's a white woman, so of course they're scared of it. She laying the law.
That makes a difference.
Laying the law down on this shit, and they let off, and I didn't get in trouble because of that. Just because they were trying to like put it on me, she was like, "Oh," and I didn't get in trouble. I just had to make sure the house was clean on some Cinderella shit when she came back from work, and that was it.
Yeah, where ma? Yeah. Shout out, that is the difference. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, man, this has been way fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Cooking it with your young brothers, man, getting the full scope of what's going on. Well, not full, but you know, we got deep talk.
I feel like we should do another episode. See,
I will do this again, I think so. You know what I'm saying? We might even throw a couple, you know, young ladies on here, maybe old and young, to see what they could kind of like bring into the blueprint. But sure.
And we can kind of change the narrative. You know, I think there's a disconnect between the OGs and the younger cats.
For sure.
I think that narrative, we need to get back to the old school, the realness where there's deference and there's respect on both sides, and we help each other out. And like you said, not the anger or the jealousy.
Y'all have knowledge to pass on.
It's in the gym.
It's just a disconnect.
Gyms is just sitting on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, fuck them little niggas. You know what I mean? But if you get cool with them, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, come here, little nigga.
no, we'll show you.
And I think that was one of the impetus for this podcast is we wanted to be able to kind of give back to the next generation coming along because of the things that we've experienced in life.
Yeah, totally.
And to be able to share.
Yeah, really, that's
So,
it.
We appreciate y'all being here, man.
I appreciate you having us. I was
Yeah, we got to do it again soon.
Sure.
So,
Just
signing off.
Art&Tone Unfiltered. We out.